Welcome my people, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always standing strong with me. Now let's go straight into today's hot gist. This whole saga involving Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, and the surrounding voices has continued to stir emotions across social media, and honestly, the more people talk, the deeper this story gets. What many thought was just another Nollywood rumor has slowly turned into a mirror reflecting relationships, loyalty, sacrifice, silence, ego, forgiveness, and the price of fame. This is not just about romance anymore. This is about character, perception, and how society chooses who to blame and who to praise. For a long time now, fans and bloggers have carried stories of tension between Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche. At first, many people ignored it, saying it was normal industry gossip. But as weeks turned into months, the silence from Sonia and the occasional explanations from Maurice began to raise eyebrows. Then came the TikTok live sessions, leaked statements, opinions from friends, and endless fan theories. Suddenly, everyone became a relationship analyst. Everyone had an opinion. Everyone claimed to know the truth. One thing that stood out clearly was how differently the public treated both parties. Maurice Sam came online at different times to explain, apologize, clarify, and even ask for forgiveness. Many people praised him, calling him mature, humble, and emotionally intelligent. But on the other side, Sonia Uche chose silence for the most part, and instead of people respecting that, they attacked her. Some called her proud. Some said she was hiding something. Others accused her of being difficult or stubborn. And that is where the conversation truly begins. Why is it that when a man speaks, he is celebrated, but when a woman stays quiet, she is condemned? Why is silence from a woman interpreted as guilt, while silence from a man is seen as strength? These are questions many people refuse to ask, but Sonia's situation forced them into the open. According to narratives shared online, Sonia Uche was not just a lover or friend in Maurice Sam's life. Many insiders and fans insist she was a pillar. They claim she stood by him when his career was still shaky, when opportunities were few, and when recognition had not yet come knocking loudly. Some even say Sonia played a role in connecting him to spaces, people, and opportunities that helped shape his journey in Nollywood. Whether exaggerated or not, this belief has stuck strongly in the minds of fans. So when Maurice later appeared successful, traveling, glowing, and being linked to other women, people felt betrayed on Sonia's behalf. They felt a woman who invested emotionally and mentally had been sidelined. Some fans argued that public apologies are sometimes the only option when private channels are blocked. Others insisted that if a relationship was once intimate, there should still be a private line of communication. Was Sonia refusing to speak to him? Did she block him? Or did she simply choose peace over chaos? No one truly knows, but the speculation alone kept the internet burning. Then there were voices from people said to be close to Maurice Sam. Friends allegedly spoke about Sonia, praising her character, describing moments where she showed care, maturity, and selflessness. Stories of her nursing Maurice when he was unwell circulated online, painting her as a rare kind of woman in a generation accused of being selfish and transactional. These stories softened some hearts but hardened others. Because if Sonia was truly that woman, then why did things still fall apart? Another layer to this saga is how women are constantly compared. Once another female name entered the conversation, fans immediately turned it into a competition. Who is better? Who is prettier? Who has the better body? Who is more supportive? This comparison culture is exhausting, yet society thrives on it. Instead of holding men accountable for their choices, women are placed in boxing rings they never asked to enter. Sonia Uche became a symbol, not just a person. And symbols are rarely treated gently. What makes Sonia's silence powerful is that it refuses to feed the chaos. In an age where clout is currency, she chose not to monetize her pain. She did not grant interviews. She did not go on live videos to cry or accuse. She did not drag anyone. She simply lived her life, focused on her work, and let people talk. That choice alone unsettled many. Because silence removes fuel from fire, and people who enjoy drama hate when the fire begins to die. But silence also comes at a cost. False narratives grow in empty spaces. People fill gaps with imagination. Lies sound like truth when repeated often enough. And Sonia has had to live with that. She has been judged for things she never confirmed. Accused of attitude she never displayed publicly. Blamed for a breakup she never explained. That emotional burden is heavy, especially in an industry as unforgiving as Nollywood. This situation also opens a broader conversation about forgiveness. Society often pressures women to forgive quickly, to move on gracefully, to smile through pain. When a man apologizes, the expectation is that the woman must accept it, or she becomes the villain. But forgiveness is personal. Healing is personal. Sonia does not owe anyone closure. She does not owe the public a reunion. She does not owe anyone access to her emotions. Another uncomfortable truth this saga highlights is how success can change dynamics. Power shifts when one partner becomes more visible, more celebrated, more desired. Ego can creep in. Distance can grow. Misunderstandings can become walls. Love that once felt simple becomes complicated by schedules, fans, temptations, and expectations. Many relationships do not survive that transition, and that does not always mean one person is evil. Sometimes it simply means growth happened in different directions. Still, accountability matters. Acknowledging pain matters. Respecting boundaries matters. Maurice Sam speaking out was one step. Sonia Uche choosing silence was another. Neither approach is wrong. They are simply different coping mechanisms. What fans must understand is that celebrities are human beings before they are content. They bleed. They hurt. They regret. They love deeply. And sometimes they fail. Turning their lives into daily soap operas may be entertaining, but it also strips them of dignity. Today it is Sonia and Maurice. Tomorrow it could be someone else. The cycle never ends. In all of this, Sonia Uche has emerged as a quiet lesson. A lesson in restraint. A lesson in dignity. A lesson in knowing when to speak and when to walk away. Whether or not she ever tells her side of the story, one thing is clear, her silence has spoken volumes. It has forced people to question their biases. It has exposed how quickly society turns on women. And it has reminded many that peace is sometimes louder than explanation. As for Maurice Sam, his journey is also a lesson. A lesson in choice, responsibility, and the weight of public perception. Apologies are important, but actions matter more. Growth is continuous, not performative. Only time will tell how both individuals evolve from this chapter. In the end, this is not about picking sides. It is about understanding complexity. Relationships are rarely black and white. People can hurt each other without being villains. Love can end without hatred. Silence can be self-preservation, not arrogance. So my people, I throw the question back to you. Do you think Sonia Uche owes the public her truth, or do you believe her silence is her right? Do you think Maurice Sam's apology was genuine, or was it damage control? Do you believe relationships should be handled privately, or is public explanation inevitable once fame is involved? Drop your honest opinions in the comment section. Let's talk with sense, not insults. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next gist.